Hey there, gearheads. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're unlocking the secrets behind one of the most iconic car brands in the world, BMW. You think you know everything about the ultimate driving machine? Think again. From secret origins to mind-boggling innovations, we've got 10 BMW facts that will totally change the way you see this legendary brand. We're talking juicy history, surprising collaborations, and even a car that could make a chameleon jealous. Stick around because number 7 will leave you speechless. Let's jump right into it. Right, before we get to the shiny cars with more horsepower than sense, let's rewind the clock. Picture this, it's 1916, the world's a bit of a mess, and BMW, well, they weren't exactly crafting luxurious Autobahn cruisers. No, my friends, BMW started with a bang. Literally. They were building airplane engines, the heart of roaring machines that ruled the skies. And that iconic BMW logo, the one we all know and love, it's not just a fancy badge, it's a nod to their past, a spinning propeller frozen in time. Their engines were absolute beasts, powering some of the most legendary planes of the era. But then, as fate would have it, the war ended, and things changed, drastically. BMW had a choice, adapt or fade away, and boy did they adapt. Now, let's talk about something you'll recognize instantly, that iconic BMW front grille. You know the one? It looks like a pair of, well, you know, and guess what? It's got a name that's just as distinctive, the kidney grille. It first graced the scene back in 1933, and let me tell you, it caused quite a stir. Some people loved it, some hated it, but everyone remembered it. BMW wanted a look that screamed, "I'm a BMW," from a mile away. Something bold, something unique, something that would make their cars stand out in a sea of boring metal boxes. But it wasn't just about looks, this grille was functional too. It helped channel air to the engine, keeping everything cool even when the driving got spirited. Over the years, the kidney grille has evolved, gotten sleeker, more aggressive, but it's always stayed true to its roots. It's one of the most recognizable design elements in automotive history. Alright, buckle up because this one's a wild ride. Remember how I said BMW had to adapt after the war? Well, in the 1950s they came up with something so outlandish, so utterly bonkers, that it could only have come from the mind of a genius, or a madman. I'm talking, of course, about the BMW Isetta. Picture this, it's tiny, it's adorable, it's got 3 wheels, and the entire front of the car swings open to let you in. Yes, you heard that right. The steering wheel, the dashboard, the whole shebang, it all moved as one. The Isetta was a stroke of genius. It was cheap to buy, ridiculously fuel efficient, and it put a smile on everyone's face. It was the perfect car for a world still recovering from the war. People fell in love with its quirky charm. It was like a little bubble of joy on wheels. And it saved BMW, plain and simple. Now let's fast forward a few decades. The Issetta's a distant memory, BMW's back on top, and they're building a new headquarters in Munich. But this isn't your average office block, oh no. This is a statement. Imagine a building that looks like 4 cylinders of a car engine, reaching for the sky. That, my friends, is the BMW headquarters. It's bold, it's imposing, and it perfectly captures BMW's philosophy form follows function. Every detail, from the sweeping curves to the shimmering glass, has been meticulously designed. It's a testament to BMW's engineering prowess, a symbol of their commitment to innovation. And the Germans loved it so much, they declared it a protected historical building. Everyone's making a fuss about electric cars these days, right? Tesla, this, Prius, that. But while everyone else was busy guzzling petrol and choking on exhaust fumes, BMW was busy, well, being BMW. They were already ahead of the game. Way back in 1972, when bell-bottoms were all the rage and disco was king, BMW unveiled the 1602E. Now, it wasn't exactly a looker, but under the hood, it was revolutionary. It was an electric car. That's right, while the rest of the world was stuck in the gas-guzzling Stone Age, BMW was dreaming of a cleaner, greener future. The 1602E was a glimpse of what was possible, a car that ran on electricity and produced 0 emissions. BMW was showing the world that they were serious about electric mobility, decades before it became fashionable. They knew that the future of driving was electric, and they were determined to be at the forefront of this revolution. Now for a tale of two Italian stallions and a German savior. Picture this, it's the early 1970s, Lamborghini's on the ropes, about to go the way of the dodo. Enter BMW like a knight in shining armor, ready to save the day. Lamborghini had a problem. They were brilliant at building outrageous, fire-breathing supercars, but they weren't so good at the whole, staying afloat financially thing. BMW saw an opportunity. They knew that Lamborghini had something special, a raw passion and engineering brilliance that was worth saving. So, they struck a deal. BMW would team up with Lamborghini to develop a new mid-engine V12 sports car. The collaboration helped breathe new life into Lamborghini, paving the way for the iconic Countach and Diablo. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next one's straight out of a science fiction movie. Remember that jaw-dropper I promised you? Well, here it is, the BMW Gina. Now, forget everything you think you know about car design. Forget metal, forget steel, forget anything remotely conventional, because the Gina was like nothing the world had ever seen. Instead of a traditional body, the Gina was covered in, wait for it, fabric. Yes, you heard that right. Fabric. But this wasn't your grandma's curtains, oh no. This was a high-tech, stretchable, shape-shifting material that would make even Elastigirl jealous. The Gina's skin could actually change shape on demand. Need better aerodynamics? No problem, the skin would smooth out, reducing drag. Sadly, the Gina never made it past the concept stage. Alright, let's shift gears, pun intended, and talk about something a little different, motorcycles. Now, you might think of BMW as a car company, and you wouldn't be wrong. But what you might not know is that they've got a secret weapon hidden in their arsenal. BMW Motorrad. That's right, BMW makes motorcycles, and they're not messing about. BMW Motorrad has been crafting premium bikes since 1923, and let me tell you, these aren't your average weekend cruisers. We're talking powerful engines, cutting-edge technology, and a level of craftsmanship that would make a Swiss watchmaker jealous. These bikes are built for serious riders, people who demand the very best in performance, handling, and style. So, the next time you see a BMW badge, don't just assume it's a car. Now, what's a car brand without a little Hollywood glamour? And when it comes to cinematic icons, they don't get much bigger than James Bond. And guess what? 007 himself has been known to get behind the wheel of a certain German machine. That's right, BMW has a long and illustrious history with the James Bond franchise, and it all reached its peak with the film Tomorrow Never Dies. Remember that scene? Bond, trapped in a parking garage, using his phone to control his car, a BMW 7 Series to outmaneuver the bad guys. Pure cinematic gold. The BMW 7 Series, with its sleek lines, powerful engine, and cutting-edge technology, was the perfect car for Bond. From gadgets and missiles to remote control driving, the BMW 7 Series in Tomorrow Never Dies cemented BMW's place in cinematic history as one of the coolest spy cars of all time. Alright, speed freaks, this one's for you. You know those high-performance BMW M cars? The ones that make you weak at the knees with their aggressive styling and neck-snapping acceleration? Well, they've got a secret. Ever notice those distinctive blue, purple, and red stripes on the BMW M logo? They're not just there to look pretty, you know. Oh no, those stripes have a story to tell, a hidden meaning that speaks volumes about BMW's racing heritage. The blue, that represents BMW, of course. It's the color of their home state of Bavaria, a symbol of their proud German engineering. The red, that harks back to BMW's partnership with Texaco in motorsport. And the purple? The purple is where it gets interesting. It's a blend of the blue and red, a symbol of the fusion of tradition and innovation that defines BMW M. And there you have it, 10 insane facts about BMW that you probably didn't know. So the next time you see one of these beauties cruising down the road, you'll know there's more to them than meets the eye. From airplane engines to shape-shifting concept cars, BMW has a history of innovation and daring that's unmatched in the automotive world. They're not afraid to take risks, to push boundaries, and to create cars that are as much works of art as they are feats of engineering. Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing content, and as always, keep driving in style.